Hi Capricorn, Sun, Moon, and Ascendant. This is Dane, and I'm going to be doing your Equinox and New Moon reading for you. Now I ask if this reading resonates with you. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. If you're interested in any of the cards that I'm using, they will all be listed in the description box below. Now before we begin this reading, let us clear the energy space, raising our own energy vibration and releasing any negativity. This cleanse and meditation will be accompanied by a loud sound. So let's take a nice deep breath in, exhaling whenever it feels comfortable for you. Releasing all negativity from the body like storm clouds, letting yourself feel calm, centered, and at peace as we enter into this safe and loving space. So let's see the energy that Spirit wants us to be mindful of during this time. Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. The Nine of Cups. It's almost looking like somebody else got your wish. You're looking at somebody and there's a jealousy there. And jealousy isn't a bad thing. It's a very normal human emotion. But we're not supposed to be jealous anymore. We're supposed to, be calm and collected and, everything's just fine. And yet our whole world right now is based off of one-upsmanship, the sense of, look at what I have, look at what I've done, look at how happy or how, how wonderful my life is. There's something here about a jealousy coming forward. Just be aware of it because it can rob you of your blessings and your energy because it's going to pull you out of your story and put you into somebody else's, and you can't live another person's story. You can only live your own. Let's see here what Spirit wants us to know. Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. And here we have create reverse. We are not using our creative energy. However that creative energy comes into our lives, Capricorn, there's a sense of, I'm not utilizing it. So be very aware of this. Be very mindful of this. You need to create. You need to cultivate yourself. That is going to be just so important for your own happiness and well-being. Now, this equinox and this new moon are astoundingly important. The equinox is on the 20th, it goes into the 21st, and the new moon is on the 21st. The equinox has 0 planets in retrograde, which means that it gives us this huge energy of new starts, new beginnings, of everything calming down. Also, the equinox is known as the astrological new year. We're going to see a new door opening. If 2023 has started off a little bumpy, this is when, or a lot bumpy in some cases, this is where we can see things smoothing out. We can see ourselves stepping into our own. Our energy has elevated, and we are elevating ourselves. This is triumph over darkness, and that is profound. Now let's see what the tarot has to say. Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Guide this reading and show me clearly. Angels and spirit guides. Angels and spirit guides. Interesting. Okay, so what's really interesting here is that you have the Four of Wands upright, and then we have the Three of Wands reverse, the Ace of Pentacles, the High Priestess, and the Nine of Pentacles reversed. The Nine of Pentacles is being in the moment. We're going to have a bit of difficulty during this time of being in the moment and celebrating the now. So just be very much aware of that. That's coming through very powerfully. Now, we have the Sun, the Moon, and Neptune squared Mars during this time. Mars rules Aries. Aries is the god of war, but also this new moon is in Aries. And so an unelevated air sign energy can find this time, not air sign energy, an undeveloped energy can find this time to be combative, filled with obstacles and doubts and fears and a sense of like a lot of doors shutting in your face. But if we are more elevated, okay, we are going to find that even though we can be overwhelmed by media, social media, you know, the opinions of others, information, we're going to find that we're opening up to ourselves and we're starting to find things that energetically, you know, resonate with us, but also elevate us. The Four of Wands is a celebration. The Four of Wands is, and kind of like, and they all live happily ever after. It's very much the minor arcana wedding card. The major arcana wedding card is the Hierophant. So here, there is a sense of celebration, commitment, a sense of an elevation of yourself, of your joy, of your happiness, of where it is that you want to be in your life. Understand that the sun and the moon are tightly in a semi-square with Uranus. They're semi-squared Uranus. And this brings us, Uranus is a planet of clarity, truth, and awakening. So this brings us an awakening, and we can be committing ourselves to this awakening, to this clarity, to this truth that is leading us forward and having us see ourselves in a more real light than ever before. With the Three of Wands reversed, we're not ready to walk through that door quite yet. There's something that's opening to us, and we're not feeling like I'm there yet. And Spirit is saying we can really be beating ourselves up over this, or we're having a step forward that feels also like a step back. So just be mindful of this, that we're not really stepping backwards. We are stepping forward into so much more. It just doesn't feel that way right now. With the Ace of Pentacles reversed, there's a seed planted within us. We're not ready to take that seed and have it, you know, shown to everybody. It's very much the sense of the oak tree. The roots grow first, and then it will be able to be seen by others, and then it will start to grow taller. But we're really working right now on the roots growing first. And this is going to be a time where it almost feels like others are more prosperous than us, or we're not able to move forward the way that we wanted to, or the way that we want to. With the Ace of Pentacles reverse, we have to remember that there is still richness and bounty within us, and that it is so important that we cultivate that within us first before bringing it out into the world. Because if we bring it out too soon, we're not ready. We're going to hurt our own confidence. And it's kind of like, you know, the tree withers a bit. With the High Priestess, okay, our own esoteric abilities, psychic abilities, intuition, however you say it, is growing. Are we ready for it? Not really. We can feel very, very, very overwhelmed by this. We want things to be more laid out in facts, more laid out in logic, and that's fine. But here we're going to get a lot of things intuitively. And we're going to have a tendency not to listen to our intuition and then regret it. You know, that little voice that whispers to us, listen to it, because you're going to find that you make really good decisions when you do. With the Nine of Pentacles reversed, again, it's not enjoying the moment. It is being in the past. It is being in the future, but not being in the present. And remember, the present, that's our gift. That's where the real joy is. Let's see what the moon has to say for herself. Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Guide this reading and show me clearly. Angels and spirit guides. Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Guide this reading and show me clearly. Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Guide this reading and show me clearly. Angels, oh goodness. Okay. So you and your loved ones are safe. That's the energy that's coming forward as we're embracing what we love, as we're making commitments for ourselves and to ourselves, and to those that we really care about. You and your loved ones are safe. but we're having trouble with gratitude. I also see this as we're having trouble with an ancestral connection, with this sense of moving forward in a higher knowledge, a higher spirit. So we can be connecting with our ancestors. If we don't know our ancestors, for whatever reason that may be, we don't have that connection with them, there is a sense of looking at where our soul aligns, what energy just feels right to us, and having those roots come and having that power come forward. There is a real sense here with, will we take the power of the moon and use it in our voice? Because this is bringing love into the situation, even though we feel like the doors aren't opening. If we bring love into the situation, our passion, our heart, what we desire, the moon will guide our words, our actions, and even our vision in a way that's like, oh, I didn't expect this, or oh, I didn't see it like that before. Attraction. Okay? Our energy is going to attract what we're thinking about, where we are, whether that's positive or negative, that is up to us. But the attraction, that's going to be real. It says confidence is your key to success. We're not feeling very confident. Because we're not feeling very confident, we can feel rather overwhelmed, or as if we don't know what we're supposed to be wanting, having, desiring within our world. And it brings us to this place of action. Okay, you are good enough. This is reversed. We don't feel that way. But we need to take action. We need to say, this is what I want. This is what I need. This is where I need to be for me. Because our own psychic abilities, intuition, connection with divinity, God, however you see it or say it, that is heightening. We need to take action towards that. And we need to listen to that voice, or else there's just going to be a loneliness around us. There's going to be a sense of, am I actually moving in the right direction? Am I actually getting there? There's power that this moon brings us. And it says here, your hard work is paying off. But we can find it very difficult to connect with and embrace that power. We can almost find that like, okay, this makes other people powerful, but not me. But we're going to see that our hard work, our dedication, what we desire, it's moving us forward in a way that is surprising. It's a surprising journey if we let ourselves, walk down that road, if we let ourselves embrace it. Our subconscious energy to be mindful of during this time is the star. The star is Aquarius energy, so we might need to be mindful of an Aquarius. But there's also a real sense of, we need to be mindful of the fact that we think a lot of our dreams aren't being heard, or our wishes aren't being heard, and they absolutely are. All right? So don't lose sight of your dreams and your desires, because they are right there. They are right there. They are being heard. Our subconscious energy from spirit here is imagine reverse. We have create reverse. We have imagine reverse. We need to use our creative energy to propel us forward and to get to where we want to be. And we are just going to have a little bit of difficulty tapping into it. Our subconscious energy from spirit is the Wheel of Fortune. I love the spinning wheel right there. If we turn this right side up, we see that beautiful fairy tale scene, but also just even learning about a spinning wheel is a beautiful thing. So here, there is a sense of things aren't turning, things aren't progressing the way that we had thought they would. We're entering into a new season, but again, it's not the new season we thought we'd be entering into, or it's taking longer. So be mindful of that. Be mindful of the fact that the seasons are changing, things are changing, we are changing with it, but it's not how we thought it was going to be. It's almost like, we interpreted the promise differently, okay, than the person meant it to be heard or said. Our subconscious energy from the moon is adjustments are required, and reverse resilience. We don't feel resilient. We feel like life has beaten us down. Adjustments are required because we're carrying our world tree. We're carrying what we need and desire and what's sacredly important for us to accept, to take in as part of ourselves, and to give roots to. We need to work on the roots. You can't work on the roots when you're carrying the tree on your back. So this is a time where we look at our roots, what we deeply want, desire, need, and imagine for ourselves. All right, Capricorn. I hope this reading has resonated with you. I wish you nothing but light, love, peace, and happiness. May harmony always be with you. I am sending loving, healing energy to each and every one of you. I love you all, and stay safe. Let's end this reading with a meditation, a clearing away of negative energy, a raising of our positive energy as we embrace the power, intensity, and beauty of this new moon, of this equinox, and of ourselves. So take a nice deep breath in, exhaling whenever it feels comfortable for you. May you move forward in peace and in harmony. Capricorn, may blessings and prosperity always be with you. May you have a blessed new moon and equinox, a beautiful astrological new year and new start. God bless you all. Bye.